What's up, OQuinners, and welcome back to our channel. I'm Sophia,
And I'm Abigail,
and we are the OQuiNTwins. Because of the COVID crisis, we need to
stay home
and stay inside. So that's what we did. This week, to help us stay busy, we made these adorable butterflies.
all you have to do is get washable markers and white copy filters. Draw a circle around the center. Then fold it in half and in half again to make the cone. Then get a glass with a little bit of water. Put the cone in so that it's just touching the water. Let it sit and watch what happens. Do it again and again with different colors. Once the paper is dry, lay them out and wrap the pipe cleaner in the middle. Don't forget to twist it so that it stays, and voila.
This week's challenge is to find all the hidden butterflies. Comment down below how much you find. We also learned a song called Lean on Me and performed it for State Representative Thaddeus Jones. Right after we interviewed him about how he is assisting and helping with this COVID crisis. Take a look.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Thanks for joining us.
No problem. Thanks for inviting me
No problem.
to the OQuinTwins show.
Today, we would like to ask you 3 questions. Is that okay?
Yes.
So the first question is, as an elected official, how are you helping during this crisis?
Great question. As you can see my eyes, I am exhausted. I have been up all night. I am helping residents by not only giving them food, letting them know where the testing sites are, delivering food to their homes. We've delivered paper products. We've gotten products donated by Walmart. We've gotten products donated by the township. We've gotten products donated by the healthcare industry. So we're taking all of those funds and making sure that we do care packages for the seniors. And I'm working with the school districts to make sure that the students are being fed from School District 205 and the elementary schools. So I am working overtime. So I've been up since 1 a.m. and I'm kind of like giddy right now. So
I
yeah.
woke up at like 8:40. I'm not an early
For some
riser.
reason, I woke up at 5, and I couldn't go back asleep.
Yeah,
So I was just up at 5.
I never wake up that early. Like
yeah,
the
yeah. But I've been
earliest I'll wake up is 6.
1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm on like adrenaline rush right now. So that's what I've been doing to help the seniors and people in my district. And that's a great question too.
With the COVID crisis going on, is the census still important?
You know, the census is, and that's a great question. The census is extremely important. Not only now, but the census will determine what's going to happen in our area in the next 10 years. So during this crisis, I think it's more important that people pay attention to the census, because it's a community like Fort Heights, for example, that has like 3,000 people, but they're underreporting maybe 700 people. That's going to take away almost $5 million away from that community. $5 million just from 700 people
Yay.
every year. So if you take 5 million times over the 10-year period, they will lose $50 million from 2020 to 2030. And we can't let that happen.
No, that would be
So
awful.
it'd be awful. And every community right now, I think we're at 43% reporting rate, actually 53% reporting rate. And I'm working with groups like Age Options and a bunch of pastors to make sure that everyone fills out the census.
Yeah, that's pretty important.
It's very important. So, you guys, what are you guys doing to have you talked to any of your friends whose parents haven't filled out the census?
Oh yeah.
You encourage them to fill out the census?
Oh, it's an assignment. Yeah.
What? It's
Yeah.
It's an assignment for school.
Yeah.
All right. What school do you guys go to?
Churchill, Winston Churchill Elementary.
That's a famous name. You guys know the origin of Winston Churchill?
Winston
No.
Churchill?
You
All I
don't?
know
We
is
don't
his
know
name
that
is-
stuff.
Like all I know is that his name is Winston Churchill.
Yeah, they have
You know
a
what?
lot of like little like bobbleheads of Winston Churchill
And
in,
just like
in a big
looks
glass case.
In a big, yeah, they gave big glass case.
And then Winston Churchill going peace.
Well,
That's all I know.
That's all I know.
Well, after we get off, then my assignment for you guys is to look up Winston Churchill, and then trust me, it adds to the value of you guys, because I know one of you will be running for office, maybe both of you, right?
Oh, she's not doing nothing with that.
You're not gonna do politics. You're not gonna run for office.
Oh no.
She's staying out of that.
You want to be behind the scenes making the money?
I'm gonna do music.
Wow. Okay. All right.
I
Well,
want I want to be in politics, but I also want to be a medical doctor. But I'm looking at a neurosurgeon or an otolaryngologist.
oh, what is an otolaryngologist?
Otolaryngologist.
She
Uh,
made me say it.
Yes.
So now I'm gonna
It's an ENT, which is what everybody calls it. It stands for an ear, nose, and throat doctor. So I'd be
You know
working
what?
with the ear, the nose, and the throat.
Okay. All right. Well, I am a doctor too. Did you know that?
Really?
I got my Juris Doctorate in law.
Ah.
Yeah, I want a doctorate when I grow up. I'm not sure about her.
I'll always get my bachelor degree and that's it. That's probably it.
She doesn't want to be in school any longer than she has to.
Yeah. You talking about a doctor at least 12 years. Took me 6.5 years for law degree, so it's a lot of work.
Dang.
Actually, yeah.
Well, our mom is also doing a doctorate degree.
Yeah, she's almost done. She's on her dissertation.
And now Dad is starting his doctorate degree.
Except Mama keeps telling him not to, but
He's tiring and a
It's
lot
the
of
whole
work.
it's the whole competition thing, you know.
yeah, but you see, ever since first grade, which is when she started her doctorate, she has been so focused, like so focused. I remember at one point we had nothing but takeout and delivery.
His mom
He didn't
got a
cook.
doctorate degree.
You know what? So once she gets it, you know, you guys should have a virtual dinner for her. You can choose either White Castles or Wendy's and have a virtual dinner for White Castles or Wendy's.
Oh wow.
Our third question is, how has this crisis impacted your family?
It's a great question. I had four of my family members who are nurses tested positive for COVID-19. And it was a scary time. They've since, gone on to been cleared and not. But it got scary. I know it's scary that my mother went in the hospital 2 weeks before the election. And I know how serious COVID-19 was because I wasn't allowed to see my mother. And it was a scary time. She had a stroke, a massive stroke. And all I could think of was, this may be my last time seeing my mother. And a lot of families have gone through that this is their last. If they go and they're unfortunate and they pass on, the family won't get to see them again. And sometimes they don't get to talk to them. And sometimes they don't get prayed over to make sure that their souls is going to heaven. And that's big because a lot of families, they will have this memory forever that you won't get to see your family member. So it kind of hit home when my mother went to the hospital, but I think people need to take it seriously. And I don't think a lot of people are taking it serious.
I cannot live without my mother. Can't. I can't. She's my favorite person in the whole wide world. No offense to my dad.
But hey,
Or
that's
you.
you know,
Hey.
my and it hit home for me too because my dad died when I was 8 years old, and it left a hole in my heart. But my mother saved us. We were born and raised in Fort Heights, and my mother taught us lessons. But she was like the fighter. My mother has had 8 heart attacks, and on her 6th stroke. And guess how old she is?
How old?
She's 82.
Dang.
Wow.
Yeah. So that means she's a survivor. She's a fighter. So
Definitely.
yeah, I can't live without my mother, even though she called me a bald-headed, big glass kind of person because I made her stay in the house. She called me bald-headed. Can you believe that?
Oh, no.
No.
Yeah. She called me bald-headed because I made her stay in the house. I actually turned her phone off because she was trying to go outside. After she got out of the hospital, she's trying to go outside.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not my move.
Yeah. So I turned her phone off.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
And
You guys gonna sing a song or?
oh yeah, we prepared a song. We are going to sing "Lean on Me."
Okay.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. So just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
I just want to thank you guys, and I really appreciate it. It's always a joy to be around you guys with the OQuinTwins, talking about issues that are affecting our community. You guys don't realize you're so far ahead of the curve with not only young minds like yourself, but I just hope that I'm around to see and run your campaign when you run for office and do your business manager after you get your bachelor's degree.
Yeah.
In the future.
I'll stop after that.
That's right. That's right. That's right. But I definitely want to encourage you guys to find more ways to get more young people like yourself engaged, encouraged, and activated to see what's going on in the world, because this is unprecedented times. None of us, your dad, your mom, me, have ever gone through anything like this. So this is important times. So I appreciate you guys for not only caring about it, but asking me and other elected officials what it's like during this crisis.
Thank you once again for joining us today, and keep up the good work. Bye.
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 See you later. See you later.
Thanks for watching.
Stay tuned for next week's video to see how we stay home
And save lives.
Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe.
Don't forget to turn on post